Over time, the flow of operations within companies affects the control they have over fixed assets. This is particularly true for assets with a large number of accounting records, assets that are scattered geographically, and those that are highly mobile. LevinAssets Mobile, also known as LAM, the software for surveying and preparing both initial and cyclic inventories, was developed as a result of our expertise in this field. Pocket PC based, it allows you to take inventory with barcode scanners, and it integrates with the main ERPs on the market. LAM optimizes the time and trustworthiness of your fixed assets control, and you'll now see why. This is LAM's main screen. It is where the inventory form is designed. The staff performing the inventory will later use this form, which will appear on their Pocket PCs. The system is very flexible and allows inventory form designers to use many different parameters to classify the inventory units. The first step is to design the inventory form by selecting the fields which will be used. They can be selected from the system's standard fields list, or they can be created as a new auxiliary field. Each field can be set up with an associated list of options, or with an empty text field. The inventory form designer can also configure the fields in a number of ways. For example, he or she can determine whether a field describing an asset will be mandatory when being entered by the person on the field, whether it will be modifiable by that person, or whether a default value will appear. Once the fields have been selected, we can select the data to be imported from the ERP. We select the assets and link them with the people performing the survey. We save the data, close a spreadsheet, and publish it so that it will be available to everyone taking inventory. After this, we can go out on the field and start working with a Pocket PC. We now log in as an administrator to synchronize with the ERP. We'll start synchronizing now. LAM enables the manager to assign different profiles and authorizations to each user. The users can also select a particular language to use on the Pocket PC. After this first synchronization, we link the spreadsheet previously saved with the user performing the survey. When the users log in, they are already in condition to start working with the spreadsheet assigned to them by the manager. The data capture process consists of a physical survey of the assets included using the electronic barcode reader on the Pocket PC. This method makes the process easier and minimizes inventory errors. In this example, we can see the assets being surveyed with a Pocket PC barcode reader. A lathe, a boiler, a printer, a pump, a personal computer, another personal computer, and a notebook. Let's now suppose we've finished inventorying this particular location and we've moved to another one. Here, we only have a telephone switchboard. After surveying all locations and entering every found asset on the Pocket PC, we can export this data to the manager's database, where all the data gathered by everyone is consolidated. We now synchronize and send the data. The manager can now see the results of the inventory on his computer. Clicking on the results icon, we can see how different the current survey is from the previous one. Out of 8 assets, 1 is in a different area to the one stored on the ERP database. This can be translated to a 13% level of inaccuracy. Other assets may be missing or not registered on the ERP database. This activity aims to separate the records in the fixed asset database that do not correspond to actual physical units, and to point out those records that do not have enough information for later reconciliation. The objective here is to improve the reliability of the database, which will later be used in the reconciliation stage. If we click on the Details icon, we'll find a comparison between the ERP assets and the performed survey. This lets us identify additions, transfers, and assets not found. LAM lets us prepare detailed reports for updating ERP systems, fulfilling audit requirements, and lets us create different management reports. Over time, companies' fixed asset inventories change due to additions, transfers, and disposals. Therefore, it is essential to have cyclic inventories to ensure data integrity. LevinAssets Mobile is here to revolutionize this process. How? By automating the reconciliation process with the data on your company's ERP system. The application is certified by Microsoft. Automatic access to updated inventory data. The uploaded data is trustworthy and accurate. It optimizes inventory taking, saving up to 22% in execution time. LAM is the future of cyclic inventory practice. What are you waiting for to jump in? Levin Global is a leading consulting and software firm for asset management and appraisals, specializing in fixed asset appraisal and control. It was founded in 1952 and has served more than 1,800 industrial, government, and public utility clients in 37 countries. We are in permanent search of excellence by committing to ISO 9001-2008. Thank you very much for your time.